Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we get 4 loads in. I don't record the first 2 because I have my son with me. Day goes pretty well. We pushed it right to the end though, 4:20 as when we get into Buckeye for the last time. Also, have some trouble with our tarp, and we get some good news for Monday. So stay tuned for some trucking. Good afternoon, my friends. It's about 12:55 right now. We're loaded on our 3rd load. I didn't record all morning because I had my son with me for practical reasons. Give my wife a break, and she was going into a doctor's appointment, so she didn't need all 3 kids. That would have been, yeah. Anyway, had him all morning, which was good. Enjoyed it. We did 2 loads, and then I picked up, preloaded my 3rd load, and we're gonna go deliver this. I'm trying to get 4 in today. I should be able to. The line has not been long in Buckeye, so it's entirely possible that I can do that. I'm really hoping to. Financially, I would like to. When I dropped off my son at home, got myself some lunch, made a sandwich, some Dots pretzels, good stuff, and back on the road. I love how I can see where I pick up my loads from my house. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. We're gonna go a little different way this time. We're coming from my house, so I wanted to go a little different way anyway. But I want to go through Union, which I've gone through Union, but I want to go in such a way that I go past IAS, which has a little fuel stop at the front. I don't know who owns that, if it's IAS or if it's that's Innovative Ag Services, if you're wondering. I want to see if it's owned by them or if it's another one of those fast stops. I'm just trying to find a place I can fill up not for $3.65 a gallon. That's ridiculous. And I gotta figure something out because this seems to be like the route right now. So, just making it all work. Putting the pieces together. It's finally warmed up today. I think it's in the upper teens right now. It might have hit 20. I haven't checked in a while. It's supposed to. When we left this morning, it was 6 degrees. So, tropical heat wave, right? It's supposed to be like 36 tomorrow. Maybe it was 32. In the mid-30s, we'll say, tomorrow. And I think I knew them, that's why I waved. Anyway, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so I guess I could just tell you. Yesterday I found a seeping wheel seal on the front right. I got a tire I'm replacing. I have a brake chamber I want to replace. So I got quite the list. So I will be very glad if the weather is nice for me tomorrow. That'll make my job much easier. This is Union from a different direction. It does look like this little fuel stop is in fact owned by IAS. And it looks like their fuel is still high, but cheaper. It's like $3.49. $365 is what I was paying at Buckeye, which I was going to pay again here in a little bit. But if I don't have to pay that much, and I can pay a little bit cheaper, I'm going to do it. So we'll come back through here at the end of the day, and we'll get that. It always amazes me that this tiny little town has a Ford dealership. Really random. Anyway. Him being loaded. That's exciting, right? Here. Whoop. Nope. Oop. Zoom in a little bit. It's always a little faster when they're loading from here and not inside the office. We did inside the office last time. Always slower. just learned a lesson, you know, after I had to learn before. Don't get in a hurry. You end up making bad decisions. I just got in a hurry and was rolling my tarp, and I had it, and then I tried to get it perfect, and then the wind caught it. Thankfully, the guy who loads us was close by and ran out and helped me. But yeah, we are now cutting it close today. But I have a bunch of stuff I need to do to my truck this weekend, so I need an empty trailer. So it's 3:30 right now. It takes about 50 minutes to get over there, and they close at 4:30. So we're fine. I wouldn't have even left if I was not confident I'd make it. But always excitement. There's always something exciting to happen. Obviously, I didn't show that because I can't hold the phone and fight the wind of the tarp. I ended up pulling around, which is what I should have done anyway. Ended up pulling around and getting blocked by the wind. The wind changed directions today. It's now out of the east. Well, southeast. We're gonna have a major warm up again in the next couple of days. So it makes sense that this would happen. So tarp's good now. The pole was already bent. I already need a new tarp. We already knew this. I'm just too broke to get one. So we're gonna get trucking, and we're gonna do our best to crank out these miles quickly here, and without being dumb, without making bad decisions, we're gonna try to get there quickly. They got a lot of corn fodder off that field. Look at that, look at all those bales. my face. How exciting, right? Airbags are dumping right now on my trailer. Good news. I texted transportation manager, and what he told me to do was next week. Well, number one, they're just closed on Christmas, which for me, in my financial situation, I'm happy for that. I know. I'm a Grinch. I'm going to work 4 days next week. Maybe Wednesday and Friday I won't try to kill myself, but oh, this is quick. The exciting news is the fact that I don't necessarily have to do. That was not very far. To the point, Des Moines. We're going to Des Moines. Monday morning, we're going to go to Des Moines. What he said was, go to Des Moines until the line gets long, and then go to Buckeye. Everything out of Liscombe. So, that's good. Finally got to the point, right? You guys are probably like, come on! Just tell me! Or maybe you don't care. I don't know. So, I am not stopping at that co-op to get fuel. We're going to wait until Monday, and we're going to pay the cheap price. And we're going to go straight home. Like I said, it's $4.25 now. That's probably what it is. It's going to take 50 minutes to get home, so it'll be 5:20. 5:15, 5:20. When I get home, which is later than I would want to, but it was just the way today went. He is already spinning the... We're already done. This pit is actually pretty fast when you're by yourself. If I had left on time this morning, basically that. If I had left on time this morning, it would have been much better. We would have been back at the house at 5. But, alas, that is not what happened. For a good reason. Like I said, I brought my kid with me, my son with me today. So it took much longer. See if I can go find a little place to pull off here and take a picture of the truck. There's a nice sunset right now. I might even park at that co-op. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to that little co-op, and we're going to step out of the truck for a second. I don't need to get fuel. I'm not going to get fuel, but by co-op, I mean the little fuel station. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. I'm still staring at that FLD that I showed you guys the other day. I stare at it every time I'm in here. It's like, it looks nice. Anyway. Probably got people looking at me funny as I'm taking a picture of my dirty truck. Maybe I'll wash it tomorrow. Probably not, but maybe. Just got snow in my boat. Sorry, not boots. Hey, dudes. Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. All right. I need to at least hose the truck off tomorrow. In the trailer. Well, we're chilling here at the end of the day. Just wanted to say goodbye. Thanks for watching today, guys. Different loads on Monday. I mean, ones you've already seen, but better than doing Liscombe to Buckeye over and over, right? That's what I think. I'm going to be more fired up on Monday. I can tell you that much. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And, again, thanks for watching. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. We'll see you in the next one.